2 months is too long for your fan base to wait. We need another video. Champagne taste, man. Champagne taste. Champagne taste. Champagne taste. That gives me an idea.
Today we're going to be looking at one of the most underrated jobs in the world. There's less than 300 of these certified magnificent people. Obviously you're thinking, what job is more underrated than a school teacher? These are forming and molding the minds of our future, right? God, you're such a dick. No, that's not what we're talking about. Let's find out more.
This is Vincent Morrow. He's studying for one of the hardest tests in the world.
Hell yeah, he's studying for one of the hardest tests in the world. Vincent doesn't mess around either. I'll have you know, this guy is in tip-top physical shape for said job. You couldn't do it.
He's not an Olympian or even professional athlete. He's training to become a master sommelier, a title reserved for elite wine stewards who work in the finest dining on earth.
Oh, hell yeah! A sommiglierie? Working in the finest dining establishments in the world? Oh, God. This has gotta be top 10 jobs. I'm thinking top 3 jobs. I lied. I'm wrong. It's top 3 jobs. Look, when you're dabbling in a steward of wine, that's black magic.
We're gonna start with this wine.
A little bit of lemon and lime oil.
This guy's sweating his tits off. He's taking a little serious there. He's working cardio in with his taste buds. I'm not sure I understand that.
Vincent's developed a workout and wine tasting routine.
Like flower stem, earth.
The levels of sommeliers vary from certified and advanced to the most prestigious, the master. And in order to become a master, they have to pass an exam so difficult that to date there are fewer than 300 masters in the world.
Oxidized white flower chamomile.
But you have to pass 3 exams. A theory portion covering history, a section where you perfectly execute wine service, and then the hardest, the blind tasting, where you have to describe and identify the origin, grape, year, and quality of 6 wines just by tasting them.
Final conclusion, we go to Austria, to the Wachau, and say this is a Gruner Veltliner, Smart Quality Level 2016.
On average, about 10 to 12% who take the test actually pass each year.
It can always be made just a little bit easier.
That someone leaked information about the exam in an email. The 23 testers who took the blind tasting had their title revoked.
Now that's because anything worth doing is worth doing right. And if you can't do it right, you gotta cheat. And if you're gonna cheat, then at least do that well. It's a horrible message.
So now Vincent and everyone else is retaking the test.
Now this shouldn't matter for our good friend Vincent, and the reason why is his cardio is unprecedented. His taste buds are popping because he's on that treadmill a-hopping. This dude's a tasting pimp. There's nothing he can't taste. Ugh. Ugh.
The exam board has not named who cheated or who leaked the results.
What matters to me most is passing the exam. You know, of course I want to be the best in the world, but that's my inner competitiveness.
Excuse me, sir. What's the most important thing to you in the world? Is it saving the children? No child going to bed hungry? No. No, being a master of sommiglierie is the most important thing to me. Kids have shitty taste buds anyway. They like mac and cheese. Ugh. Easy Mac? Get the hell out of here. What do you pair with Easy Mac? Some kind of a cheese beverage? No. No, go to bed hungry, you little bastard. We're trying to taste old grapes here.
Yes.
You're still wearing your master pin. Why are you deciding to still wear it when technically you're not allowed to call yourself a master?
I know what I accomplished, and you know, I like to think that I'm capable of getting right back in that ring. But it's I feel more comfortable wearing it now than I ever did before.
He used the old Jesse Smollett technique there. The old double down. When you're caught, double down. Double down.
Vincent lives and trains with 3 other sommeliers.
Now, they say they do a lot of training. I've seen a lot of pre-funking, a lot of getting snockered with some friends, getting slammed and blitzed while you're working out. Haven't seen a lot of training, what I would call training.
Lots of wine in this apartment.
Without the certification, we don't exist.
Although the Byzantine process of becoming a master is costly and all-consuming, there is a lifelong payoff for passing.
By virtue of passing this exam, there is a huge monetary boost, about $70,000 that you could add to your yearly earnings.
$70,000 to add to your yearly earnings? I don't know what the base rate is, but you're adding $70,000? I don't eat at a lot of fancy restaurants, and probably the most fancy restaurant I eat at is probably Chipotle. So when I'm there and I'm at the counter and I'm ordering either my burrito bowl or my burrito if I have a little extra hunger pang going on, I've never asked, what does this barbacoa with corn salsa go with? No, they don't, because they're not qualified. And if they're not qualified about what I should pair with my burrito bowl, they need to kindly shut the hell up, because they don't know.
Even with years of training and multiple retests under their belts, they'll have to do it all over again.
And so the exam's in a couple of weeks.
Correct.
If you don't pass, what would that mean?
I mean, it would be really hard. At the end of the day, I realized as devastating as it was at first, that not going to stop trying to pass it. I'm preparing for the worst and hoping for something better than that.
The next morning, the results came in. It turns out Vincent didn't pass the retake and didn't meet us for an interview.
You know what? He failed, and he failed because he's a loser. He has a loser mentality. He'll never be a sommiglierie. He doesn't know what to pair with roasted duck. He doesn't know what to pair with tilapia. Okay? Get the hell out of my restaurant. Guys, you need someone to tell you what to pair with your food. I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna train hard for you guys because I care about your taste buds and your palate. We can do this. I'm gonna become a sommiglierie right now.
He's not an Olympian or even professional athlete. He's training to become a master sommelier, a title reserved for elite wine stewards who work in the finest dining on earth.
What matters to me most is passing the exam. You know, of course I want to be the best in the world, but that's my inner competitiveness.
Vincent's developed a workout and wine tasting routine.
Flower stem, earth.
The levels of sommeliers vary from certified and
Trader
advanced
Joe's,
to the most prestigious,
Monrovia,
the
California.
master.
Limeade.
And in order to become a master, they have to pass an exam.
We're going to start with this wine.
A little bit of lemon and lime oil.
It's Florida orange juice. Chamomile. Bag of dicks. Pairs nicely with a ham sandwich.
There's an underripe mango quality, crushed white rock. It's like almost like a rock quarry. Kind of tastes like chewing double mint gum.
Final conclusion, we go to Austria, to the Wachau, and say this is a Grüner Veltliner, Smart Quality Level 2016.
You have to pass 3 exams. A theory portion covering history,
Quite frankly, who gives up?
a section where you perfectly execute wine service,
Here's your drink, you pretentious dick. Don't choke on your fillet, bitch.
and then the hardest, the blind tasting, where you have to describe and identify the origin, grape, year, and quality of 6 wines just by tasting them.
Mr. Snappy, we'll go ahead and begin your wine tasting now. If you'll excuse me just 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and pick it up. Yes, sample it. And now tell me what you think it is. It's a Capri Sun. Excellent.
Well, that was easy. Guys, tell me what you like to pair with your favorite food. I am very curious. List it in the comment section below what you like to pair with your favorite dish. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and shove that thumb right up that like button for me. And slam and smash subscribe! Now look, come on. I'm just trying to take the piss out of a job I think is stupid, all right? I don't have anything personally against these guys, but they are kind of, fart sniffers. You know what I mean? They sniff farts. Hey, get the hell out of there with that stuff. You can save money just drinking tap water, baby. And until next time,
Hey, this is the real Snappy here. Hey, if you like this content, just let me know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, maybe share it with your buddies. You know, the ones you think need to spice up at least maybe 13 minutes of their day. We really enjoy making these. Let us know if you like it as well. And it's a whole lot better than a lot of other stuff.
Actually, mother bring guns in their car all the time. You think we got time for somebody getting shot the place we go and have a good time at? No.